Hey, this is Life with Shauna Renee here, back with another video. Like, comment, subscribe. More videos on the way on period. This videos are about cheating story times. Let's watch the video.
Here's my ghetto story, part one. Okay, so in 2025, I got married to a man that was dedicated to cheating on me. Yeah. I left my family and they pretty much told me that my marriage was going to fail and that I would be back within a few years. So I moved off to California with him. We started a family together outside of my two kids that I had already had prior to our marriage. And within a year of being there, he tried to divorce me. His brother had died, so he was up under a lot of stress, and he also was rebelling against our marriage. He wanted to have fun again. He did not want to be locked down. He wanted to be single and free. I fought for our marriage. I fought for everything to stay together, and we eventually moved off to Florida from California. We were in Florida for less than a year before I went off to nursing school. He decided to stay in Florida, of course, as he had to for work, and I drove back and forth 6 hours twice a week in order to finish nursing school. During this time, while I was in nursing school, he had at least 7 different affairs on me. The last one was with my best friend. I found out through a butt dial of them doing the do. That led me to having severe PTSD, which also increased, or I guess exacerbated, my anxiety, because at that point I never knew I had anxiety. Maybe it even created it. Who knows? I immediately wanted to leave him, but he decided that he wanted to try to make our marriage work, and he wanted to be the man that he always needed to be in order to keep me. So I tried. Not even 2 months later, he did some stupid stuff, and his family decided to blame me for it. So at that point, the attention went from him needing to heal our marriage to me having to defend myself in our marriage. Fast forward a year, we decided to buy a house together to try to restart our life. We were moving from Florida to Georgia, and I was on board because I really wanted my family to work. However, during my time of traveling back and forth from Georgia to Florida, I realized I really liked being by myself. Jhené Aiko, I guess that's how you say her name, had came out with that album, Chambino, or whatever it's called, and a song on there is called Speak, and baby, that thing spoke to me. Okay, I was happy not having to wake up with that man every day, but I had no idea how to battle the feelings that I was feeling. So I decided to stay and work through them. It didn't really work. He decided to try to force me into counseling, probably like 6 months into moving into our new home. And during that time frame, I told the counselor about everything that had happened, and she pretty much asked me why I never left him. So it was at that moment that I decided, okay, we need to separate. I need to live separately than you. You need to live separately than me. We need to try to rebuild this. So he decided to move out. That didn't work though. So many things transpired during that time frame to just let me know, like, yeah, this is not where I need to be. I felt like I was forcing myself to love somebody that I no longer loved. He was trying so hard to be everything that I needed him to be, but it was too late. And I had to sit with that, and I had to reason with that, because my choice became either live for him and keep this family together and keep this marriage together, or live for myself and figure out what life is like as a single mom and starting over. And to me, it was worth starting over because I was unhappy. And I don't want to live unhappy. I don't want anybody to live unhappy. That's miserable. After our trip to Jamaica for our anniversary and we had nothing to talk about, I decided that was it for me. There was no point of staying. There was nothing to rebuild. There was nothing to hold on to. So I decided to let go. About 2 weeks from coming back, my friend invited me to a pool party, an adult pool party, and I was so excited. I had never been out before, doing something like that. And I was like, all right, let's go. Let's go. I got my little swimming suit and some fishnets, baby, and I was gone. Want me to show y'all a picture? I ain't gonna show y'all no picture. It had my whole butt. My whole butt was out. But I had a blast. And he did not like it. But before leaving, he told me to take my ring off because we were separated. And he acted like he was on board with it. So I said, okay, I'll do that. I'll take my ring off. Why not? That night, I met the man who changed my life forever. Where you at, kid? Where you at, kid? Yeah. Changed my life, baby. Let's do this part 2.
The red flags, and she still stayed. He showed you everything, and he didn't even respect you at all. He didn't respect you at all, and you stayed. Like, we have to show self-love for ourselves, and I'm happy that you were able to figure out who's meant for you. But when you start seeing the red flags, it's time to go. You don't stay. Even if you want to keep a relationship, you should just, at first, maybe you should do counseling, marriage counseling. If it doesn't work out, separate until y'all figure out what y'all gonna do next. That's just my opinion. I don't have kids. I'm not in a relationship. But this is what I would do if I was in a relationship and I was married. You know what to do. Comment below. One more video. All right, let's watch the video.
Okay, y'all. Story time of how I found out that my fiance has been dipping out on me for the past year. And like I'm just now, noticing and realizing. So basically within the last year, he's been gone more often, like for week or weeks at a time. And then when he do come back, he have to leave right back out like two or 3 days later, so I'm like, ain't no way. So in my head, I was like, this man got a whole family somewhere else, because you keep having somewhere to go every damn month. And that was unusual for me or whatever. And then when he comes back in town, we try to hurry up and do stuff, with me, with the kids. And then it's like, it don't really, the vibes be off because he be damn tired. My bad, somebody was calling me. But yeah, he be tired. So it's like, we be trying to have a good time, with the kids and stuff. But it's like, he really be looking like he just be wanting to get some rest because he have to fly back out for work. So, I'm going to tell y'all, what he do for work, a little down in the story. So, yeah. So, he's been being gone often, coming home tired. Sometimes, like, normally he'll, like, let me know before time when he got somewhere to go or need be. Lately, he haven't been doing that. Like, he'll just be like, oh, dang, I just remember I gotta go here in the next 2 days. And I'll be like, why you ain't tell me? Like, why you just not telling me? Because I know you been knew way before now, way before you telling me now or whatever. So he was like, yeah, but I just be having so much going on. I forget, blase, blase. So, I just been overlooking that as well. Like, okay, the man busy or whatever. So, I started to be like, okay, well, let me come to, like, on some of your business trips. I don't have to be around. I can just, be in the hotel with till you get done doing what you're doing, so that we can just have more time together. And it's like, it will be a problem. Like, I can't come, but he'll be like, oh, my sister, one of my sisters live out here. She gonna stop by, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, sister? But you act like I can't come. You act like I can't come and spend time with you, your fiance. So that's how that's how it all started coming together right then and there. Stay tuned for part 2.
to be honest, we all know what is going on, and he's living a double life or he's cheating again. And clearly she said he's cheating, but he's living a double life. And if you're seeing the red flags, he barely wants to hang out with you. He's tired, doesn't want to do anything. There is something going on. Work can't just be it. So, and I know there's another video, part 2. If you want me to do part 2 for both videos, comment below and I'll do part 2. This is Life with Shauna Renee, and I'm out. Bye.